What's up, nerds? I'm Renegade Cactus, but you can call me whatever you want. Welcome back to Away, Journey to the Unexpected. Just checking if we're recording. We do. Alright, so we are here again in the desert. Thing is, I've done the boss last time and wanted to go from there. But the game crashed like 2 minutes afterwards. Like I ran into the new area, into the snow area, if I remember correctly. I ran towards the cube and then I died. It died, like it crashed. Happens. It didn't happen afterwards, so I'm hoping for the best. I'm just in front of the boss, or the boss dungeon. And I thought to myself, well, in the more or less unlikely case that I'm going to die against this boss, I will start recording here instead of what I wanted to do just as soon as I enter the snow area. Just like I said, in case anything happens, and we get bonuses, we get experience. Because if you, like, when the game crashes, it's like you just go out of the game. Like you just end the game, and as long, or at least to me it looks like, as long as you don't either die in this game or finish or get to the boss, to the time thing, to the alien king, was it? As long as you don't go there or die, you basically only retain your gold and your fireworks and stuff, but you do not gain the experience. So when I'm done with this run or die, I really hope that it takes the experience from my last run that crashed in the end, because the gold is here, so it keeps how do I say it? It keeps track all the time. Like there is no, you don't have to save anything manually. It keeps track, but you don't get anything unless you die or get to the boss room. When I say boss room, I mean the boss room of the alien king. Like when we get to our parents. Let's say it like that, when we get to our parents, because everyone pretty much knows what that means then. So as long as we don't get there, we don't get experience. But I still hope, since everything else is kept track of anyway, I hope that it still accumulates. Because if I just get experience from this run and nothing else, that would be a pretty big waste. A pretty big waste. I mean, I'm guessing it keeps track of the experience, but we will see. Or not. I don't know how much experience is normal. I don't know how much experience we will probably get, so we're just gonna wait and see. Alright. So this episode will come out, I think, on a Monday. Pretty sure it will be a Monday. And on Thursday afterwards, I will either do another one or have a new series up and running. Because I know what, oh, okay, wrong. I know what series is gonna be next. Won't say anything as of yet. I know what series is next. I just don't know if I'll have it out by then. Because like I said, this game I will play every now and then and just upload whenever, without any scheduled dates. Follow me on Twitter, because I will always post when I upload something. Sometimes not always on time. Oh shit! Not always on time. Like not always when it uploads right away. But like 1 hour, 2 hours, maybe 3 hours later. Sometimes, in some rare cases, it's the day after, but that's just not that often. So if you want to, goodness, at least there is nothing in the way here. If you always want to know when this game comes out, just follow me on Twitter or just check my YouTube channel every now and then. If you got subscriptions on, if you are subscribed, you can do that bell thing to get notified. Which is a stupid thing. This is where we just came from, right? Yes. Okay. So all that's left is the boss room. We once again have the mutated worker guy because he was just incredibly useful last time. Because he deals a lot of damage. Alright, so this time it's the big face thing again. So we're just gonna hit him. Okay, he deals 2 damage per hit. But for some reason, I don't know if maybe the spider was just way way weaker in terms of health. Okay, this teammate is exhausted. So it's now us, but we still have our little healer guy. Which is a good thing because I'm just very, very bad at... Oh. I'm very, very bad at bosses like this. Like, all I need to do is run circles around him. Why is that so hard? I don't know, but to me, it is. So like I said, new series soon. And this one just whenever I feel like it, because I would like to get to the bottom of this, like to free our parents. And then I want to see what's afterwards, because after that, is it just a adventure game with, or a roguelike with all the same levels? Okay, come on. No, crit in the end? No? Okay. Just a normal hit. Okay, great. Is it just an adventure game? Is it over then, which would make no sense? Do we go to another thing, like maybe us rescuing our parents is just the first, whatever, 10th, the first part, the first part of the game, and afterwards we have another, directive. Was directive the right word? Another goal? We don't know. I don't know. I want to find out. But like I said, this is, a roguelike like this, in my opinion, is not really. Oh, one's missing. Is not really the best serious. The best serious stuff. Not the best game for a series. But anyway. Wow. What was that? And why? We are now in the Arctic thing again. There is a cube over there, and then there are some recruitable people. I want to know, like, one of them was this manager guy who gave us, yeah, great, who gave us money. I don't know if he can actually be a follower or a friend, like this guy over there. I want to find that out. I want to see if we can recruit him, because that would be really cool in my opinion. I don't think he'll give us the money again. Okay, he can't be recruited. Seems like in this frost area there is only the robot. And maybe the manager guy would have been recruitable, which I kinda doubt, because he doesn't seem to have any quality, like really anything that any attack. Maybe he will throw money, but yeah. So here we have only the robot, nothing else in this vast wasteland. Like I said, I really like the design of this game, but the areas just feel very bland if you went through them once. Because it's pretty much always the same. They are not really randomly generated. The little dungeons are randomly generated. And here it's just, there is not much, like not many enemies, not much to find except for some items. Still, I really enjoy this game. I'm not saying this is a inherently bad thing. It's just, I hope that later on we get to see more variety, because right now it's just, yeah, it's pretty much always the same, which, I mean, roguelikes mostly are. They are pretty much always the same, but a bit more in terms of more. Okay. As always, we fight the little slimes, we destroy the little slimes. I love the design. They kinda remind me of baby Digimon as well. They remind these ones look like the Puyo Pop or whatever it's called. I think Puyo Pop. Pieces or similar things. The slimes themselves kinda have a Dragon Quest vibe, but that could always be because they are just slimes or whatever. These look like baby Digimon because of the yellow. I don't know, is it a nose? In Digimon it always looks like a pacifier. It's like whatever. But it's incredibly cute design. Thankfully not one of those too cute to destroy designs. Like I always have problems when a design gets so cute. You know what? That you just don't want to destroy the enemy. In this case, it's just on the verge of being too cute. The big alien guys, no problem with killing those because they just look cool. Like, I don't know if those aren't the Space Knights. We already seen the Space Knights, but they just look really, really cool. Big floating robots that attack you. Even if they are just workers. They're amazing. Alright, let's go over here. Is that one that goes fully down? Nope, it is not. Can we? Yeah. That was more of a risk thing than anything else, but hey, who cares? This one goes all the way down, right? Nope, it also doesn't. There was somewhere with some more gold. Oh, yeah, this one piece of gold I don't really care for. But there is a chest. I want that chest. Give it to me. Found some fireworks. So now, the thing is, the question that's... Wait, okay, there. Like, take a look at the compass down there. Here you see, there is one of the caves. There is one of the caves. Now, if I just spin around... Okay, this time it stays. Like, if you just rewind back a bit, you see that the circles that show me where the caves are just rotate or stay at the same time no matter... stay at the same time, yes. Stay at the same place no matter how I rotate. Which, now that I'm talking about it, of course doesn't happen again. Well, little bug, little glitch, whatever. Nothing too serious. Doesn't do anything in terms of game ruining glitches. Because if you just circle around one or two more times, everything's fine again. Nope. Is there something up there? Or is that just... No, okay, that's just fuel thing. That's just optic, like visual representation of the aliens being here. I could fill up my energy, but I have the robot with me, who is pretty much the strongest thing in the whole game so far. So I don't really care that much. I will first destroy everything, like every enemy, and then see how much energy we're missing and if it's a good thing to just buy. Which, from the looks of it, could actually be. Okay, little slimes I really don't care for. How do we get up there? Why is my voice always go up? I don't know. Alright, we want to get up there. Is there an actual path? Or do we just... Okay, we just go like this. Destroy this one. Destroy the next one. Then there was one more somewhere, I think. By the way, I went back to the desert off screen because I thought, like, last run was mostly the desert and nothing else. So why would I do this again just because the game crashed? Sorry. So did it off screen, and for that I had a YouTube video running to listen to while doing it, and so I turned down the volume, like music all the way down and sound effects all the way down. But still, there are some sound effects that went that were full volume. Some stuff like in the menu, if you press anything in the menu, and any type of cheering from the main character. Like I found some gold ones, and it was like wow, and you just there was no sound at all. Then you find some gold, and it's like wow, and I was like, what? Wait, what? Because yeah, at first I wasn't sure from some sounds if they were just strange sounds in the video. But then when I found gold and it was like wow, I knew, okay, that is the game, although I just did it, like I just put it on silent. Anyway, the fun fact, not even that, because it doesn't really matter. I just wanted to mention it because I found it strange. Okay, is there one more? Yes, there is one more. And not a dungeon. I saw it before that the circle symbolizes a dungeon. That's not the case. It's just the levers to enter the dungeon later on. Alright, let's run up there. I could have tried the fast travel this time to get to the ice area, but I thought like the healer, the bat, is really useful. By the way, can I? No. I would just like to know if I can just get rid of some of the partners that I have. I don't think so. Like the bat, the healer is really useful. So I wanted to get it. The worker I wanted to get for the boss fight, because as you saw, he is incredibly useful as well. Mostly because any type of hits against any of my allies doesn't take away from my health. Like I still have all my hearts, even if I get hit like 3 times from the boss, because it just the energy of my helpers gets depleted. But other than that, nothing. So even if the helper itself is not the strongest, all of them are very useful. Like I could even take hits while in the healer form, like as the bat, which wouldn't really make sense because the bat can't attack. So why would I run around in healer form if I didn't need healing? But I could take some hits due to it. Alright, we opened up. We're gonna take this gold. And I think next time we might actually try and get the... what's his face? Gonna actually try and get the guy with the golden gun. Which, now that I think about it, I am pretty sure that we have to get him in order to progress, because to the tropical island we need 6 stars. We are now at 5. You get stars by gaining followers. Wait, where was... oh, right here, right? Yeah. You gain stars by getting followers, new followers. And there is no one else. And here, after this, we're gonna go to the teleporter, right? And then just find our parents again. And it will always loop around unless we get the last possible, or at the moment possible supporter, the last possible ally, to open new areas. Yeah, that makes sense. Now that I think about it, like, why haven't I thought about this before? Of course, it's always the same until we find the way to progress. That just makes sense. So with the next run after this, we're gonna go to the western, to the desert area, get the guy with the golden gun. Because now it also doesn't really take away from our gold too much, because we have almost double what we need, and it's a one-time fee I would say. Alright, we're gonna destroy you, we're gonna destroy you. And I'm curious if it's the same boss again, like the big head, or if they also have different bosses. Just like the previous area where we had the big flying head and or the spider. They really don't pose, like, due to our knockback, they don't pose too much of a threat. We also have pretty good range. And I don't know if we stand on a table if they could even get to us. I mean, I don't want to stop attacking in case they attack us. Just as I said that, I stopped attacking. So yeah. As long as we're on the table, they cannot get to us. So we can also destroy this guy. I'm pretty sure if we stood at the edge of the table, they might be able to get us. But who really cares? Like, who cares? Just gonna stay up here. Cheese the hell out of this guy. Destroy him. Get a heart. That's great. So far, I'm pretty sure you cannot find any items like hamburgers that just up the energy of your allies, which kind of sucks, but hey, doesn't really matter too much. Is that where we just came from? Nope. What the? Okay, sure. I like the designs of these guys. Okay, this is where we just came down from. On the other side of this, we see a chest. Oh, so it's a, there was a wall where you could use a bomb. So. Alright, what do we have here? Saw blades and gold. Anything else in this room? For now, it doesn't seem to be anything interesting. Okay, we see some gold up there, so let's grab that. Look on the other side of this. Some more gold. I mean, it's only 3 gold, but we always get some small amounts of gold. And rarely some bigger amounts. Unless we find the manager or a... What's the word I'm looking for? A chest, yeah. Chests with bigger amounts. But with always... When we always get little amounts, then in the end we just get a ton. After everything is said and done. Okay. So this is what I meant if... Oh, great. He's kind of stuck. So we were on the edge of the table, so we got hit once. Yeah, there's nothing else here, right? Nope. But there was... Wasn't there another door somewhere right now? Wait. Is that really all there is in this room? Yeah. What if I do this? Nope. Okay. I could use them against enemies sometimes, right? I think I've said that before. Okay, we want to go over there. How do we go over there? Like in here, there was just this little bonus. This is where we came from. We might be... I might have been just missing a door. It's very likely for me. Okay, this is the door we came from. Oh. I think this is the door we came from. There we already been. And this... Oh, this might just be the other side, right? Have we just been here? Yes. Oh, okay. Here is the bombing door. That's it. Ouch. Bunch of gold. 17 gold if I counted correctly. That's decent. But we haven't found the boss key yet. Right now, we haven't. So, the boss key is never really hidden. The boss key is never really hidden that hard. Okay, this wasn't the door we came from. But we already went in there, I'm pretty sure. This is where we just came from, whereas... not just came from, but came from before when I said I think the other door is where it came from. Great. So, off to the boss. I'm just gonna heal up for safety. And now we're gonna just go to the boss, switch to our robot, deal a shit ton of damage, and afterwards, if he's still alive, we're gonna go to our main guy. Wanna talk about the teleport again? Yeah. You get off my planet. Okay, yeah, Pong Ping, that's it, right. So he's just gonna say don't go in the teleporter. Yeah. We've seen this all before, and now we enter here. Yeah, okay, it's the same one. It's the big head again. And I think, like, so far, everything's a breeze with the big... Oh my goodness, like, everything's a breeze with the big guy. That's it already. Oh my goodness. So far, the robot is the most badass and strong supporter I have. I want to see about Gold Gun Guy, because he said everything is a one-hit kill. And I don't think that it that actually refers to bosses as well. But everything else should be destroyed without any without any problem. Time office, yay! Hi. Okay, so it's as I suspected. Everything's pretty much the same. Okay, so we got we got the golden gun guy who brings us up to 6 stars. Then we can enter the new area, which hopefully... Wait, why are we at 999 gold? Damn. Yeah. Yeah, yada yada yada. Okay, we already know that. So... yeah, we can get to a new area where probably 1 or 2 new supporters are. Take it back home. Well, like say in the new area there are 2 supporters, 2 possible supporters. You get them. Great, 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 great. LABIWORKS key. Desert gate is now permanently open. Oh. Okay. Start game with 5 hearts. Great. Like, looking at all of this, are we almost done with the game? Ice gate is not permanently open. Makes sense. My goodness, we're pretty much done with the game from the looks of it. Unless after we got to Pong Ping, everything gets like warped into a new thing. So other than that, we are just pretty much done. Anyway. Next time we're gonna check the theory, because next episode might be the end of this game, which would be very strange. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Renegade Cactus and I gotta run. Bye bye!